Peace, this is King Noble Black Supremacy. I gotta come with part 2. My video got cut off a little bit, that's fine. But I was talking about white people not existing outside of this planet or this plane network. This network of people who have a consensus reality that's based on the sleep state that generates the ghosts or the apparitions that we call white people. They don't exist outside of here. And that being white means death. It's actually death. It's death of the soul. That's why when you look in the eyes of white people, it seems hollow, like it's nothing there, like it's just a shell. Because it is, they have no soul. Being white is a curse for blacks who have sold their soul for illusions, for the Maya, for the Matrix, for their desires, their lusts. And they're no longer in touch with reality. So a white person is a soulless black person that has been condemned to hell. So now the white man had to make his heaven in hell. He had to make this hell, which is the lowest plane of existence, the lowest frequency, the lowest vibration. He had to make his heaven there because he has no real soul. He sacrificed his soul to create heaven in a state of hell. So as black people keep selling out and keep identifying with white people and their culture and their reality and their framework, what's going to happen to them is they're going to turn into white people. They're going to be cursed. And they're going to come back as crackers, as soulless entities, vampires that exist particularly in this realm. They can only live in the sleep state of other entities. They only have power in your sleep state. That's a fact. So these white people, soulless entities that just live here. And what we call civilization is really artificialization. We talk about America and having the best medicine and best medical institutions and the best health care and the best this. Why? Because this is all they have. They know this is it for them. They better have the best medical care. They better give Arnold Schwarzenegger 5 hearts. They better try to keep Rockefeller alive as long as they can. Why? Because there's nowhere else for them to go. This is it for them. This is their last chance. This is their last chance. Because after this, they never even existed. They won't be recorded in the Akashic records. That's it. Their illusion is only being kept alive here. So when black people start giving up their soul, they start turning into white people right here. The process begins. Rigor mortis begins to set in right here on Earth, right here on this planet. And you see them, they lose their soul, their compassion, their empathy, their sympathy. And they're turning white. You can't even identify with them no more. Being stripped of their soul gradually. So they will be white people in their next life, soulless entities that only live in an artificial reality. Because they're finding themselves here. And they want to perpetuate their existence here. This plane is meant for ascension. People want to set up shop and perpetuate their existence in an artificial realm. But the price of doing that is giving up your soul. Because your soul is all that is real. Your soul is reality. The black soul is reality. Is all that is real. The black soul is God. The black soul is the essence and origin of all reality and the space where everything is real exists and plays out in the dark consciousness. Planets are temporary. Bodies of light are temporary. Shapes and forms within darkness are temporary. But the darkness will be eternal and consistent and permeating perpetually. All that is white is an illusion. Period. Cast it into the darkness that know itself not. The darkness starts believing it's the light. Believing in the light. This part 2, I had to go into that. That was my revelation. This is the only place white people exist. And when you start waking up as a universal collective conscious mind, they will start disintegrating right here in front of your fucking eyes. Their power will be lost. They will be exposed. That they are not real. And when they wake up, they die. Because now they have to return back to the black person that fell asleep in other spiritual states of consciousness and other dimensions. On the other side of that white person is a sleep black person in another dimension that temporarily gave up their soul for a fantasy, for an illusion, for Disney World, like we're doing right here in a microcosmic way. We did it on the macrocosmic level. We're giving up our souls just for trinkets and toys and light shows. Y'all gotta look at that. This King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com.